to the Fish and Corn show, and you are, I guess I'm going to upload this. You are like 5 hours following it. It's like how the hurricane, like now Irma, is 5 hours away. You're 5 hours away from this being uploaded, so you're in for a treat, fat ass. No, just kidding. There's this thing. Have you seen?
Dude, I saw this thing the other day about it was like this video about this woman who, I guess there's like a fetish for fat women.
Right? Yeah, and she got fat.
Yeah.
People sent her food and just wanted to just watch her eat it.
Wasn't that just crazy?
Yeah, and she's like all depressed and wants to do something about it because she's just so
because she
huge.
gained all that weight. I mean, she was already fat, but then she got fatter because people paid her to eat.
It was
to watch her eat.
Yeah, it's how, and she seemed like a normal person, but at that point, I guess she couldn't. She had to bank off of that trauma.
What? What's in your head that you get off on watching people eat?
And pay $200. Some guy in Germany would pay $200 for sushi and have it delivered to me, and he would just want to watch me eat it.
Right. I mean, what's going on in your head that's like your sweet spot?
I know. It's like, oh, eat it. Because you know, the most thing that I get, because the fish woman's friend was at her pool, the community pool in her apartment up in Conway area.
I don't even want to hear this.
And there's this woman that came in there.
You know how I feel about community pools.
I know. There's this woman that came in there who was, like, maybe, she said like 3:30, I'm guessing about 3:30, and had a tube top. And the fat was so fine that you couldn't even see the sides or the boobs because the fat was just everywhere. Mm-hmm. And she's like to walk people. She said one guy was like looking at the girls. The one came in, wasn't pretty, but you know, he didn't. But he looked at her and he went, you know, that whole, like, yeah, like you. Because, you know, and I said, you fucking thought he thought of if he could fuck her, and then he got grossed. And then the fish woman and the girl said, you think? I said, yeah. And he thought, yeah, he did think about it.
Of course. Otherwise, why would you retch?
Yeah, I know, because he went, yeah, I'd fuck her. Yeah, I'd fuck her. You know, that retch thing.
I mean, that went through the process. That's the whole point. Why would you retch otherwise?
You know, the fish, I can hold my retch.
I never retch.
I never retch.
I have to admit that once I walked by this one homeless dude.
Oh, that's a dude, though.
That smelled
like piss and stuff.
No. He didn't smell like piss or
doo-doo?
urine or shit or any of that stuff. He smelled like death, dude.
Oh.
Like something died on him and shit.
Yeah, like something's...
Oh, that was hard to take. But I didn't retch there either.
Yeah, it's hard to retch for the fish. You know, there's a lot of funky shit in the sea. So, you know. But anyways, we're talking about this whole thing, eras, and, you know, the fish has done some era of, like the work era. I just, you know, we give you some furniture because we're getting to another era at the house. And, you know, we talk about this on the show. The corn is in a new era with the pond, and he's got it all decked out. I guess what spawned it to get that work going was the death of your fish.
Well, yeah. Like I said, the raccoons attacked it.
There was a death in the family of sorts.
Well, I mean, there's always a fish apocalypse.
But then on mass scale, though, dude.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, everything's going to die. Everyone's going to die. You just got to get used to the idea. But I don't need to make it easy for the fucking raccoon.
Yeah. But it wasn't Old Yeller, was it? You know, no. Digging a hole. Goddamn you, raccoon.
Well, no, I actually have a hill where I bury all my koi.
Where's this at? Where's this fucking Stephen King Pet Cemetery? Oh, I learned it.
You don't...
Where's the Père Lachaise of fucking...
That whole garden has a story. Every little hill, every little rock, every little plant has a story behind it. There's a narrative there, dude.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
All those... You can never get rid of this house.
All those fish get buried in this bamboo hill. Then there's a little temple at the top of the little bamboo hill.
I don't think I know that area.
Yeah, it's it's part of the story, dude. Oh, not that I believe any of it, but you know, you have to keep yourself entertained when you're gardening.
So, did you? Are there 7 little graves or just one mass?
No.
Seventh grade.
It's a big mound.
Yeah.
Where that bamboo comes up, right?
Yeah.
So whenever I have a dead fish, I just bury the fish in there.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, they don't get little headstones or anything.
I know that. I would have seen those.
They're just fertilizing my bamboo.
Yeah, you know what I've been getting into is just watching on YouTube is like those big garden gauge fucking trains. Have you seen them? Like the engines like this, and they can go in the dirt, not well dirt, but on rail, but outside.
Oh, you mean like the one they've got at around the golf course?
No. That's you can ride it. This is still a model. Like the engine's this big.
Oh, okay.
And it's like this tall, and it's like, wow, that's a pretty impressive skill, you know, because I'm used to the HO.
Oh, the ones that people use in restaurants to deliver shit. And
If that's gauge, like O gauge up, you know, but G gauge, which there's some elaborate you gotta see.
Yeah, no, see, the thing is, that requires too much detail.
And dude, that's a lot of money. That shit is not
Well,
cheap.
it isn't just that it's a lot of money. That you're always going to find ways to spend money. Whether you have money or don't have money, you will find ways to spend money on your hobbies.
It's true.
Okay, so whatever your hobby is, you're going to end up spending money on it, right?
What hobbies are you? Do you dabble in thinking about new hobbies? Is there anything on your mind that you want to get
Yeah,
into?
dude, I garden, I play with my dogs, I do stuff
Guns.
with my computers, I do stuff with, guns occasionally, and then I'm pretty tough.
I've never had a, during this whole filming of the show, I've never had a gun phase, and we always talk about guns, but we never had. There's no era where I've actually bought a gun.
When was the last time you bought one?
Jeez.
A little 380, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 5 years, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 2012.
I think the last time I bought a gun was that little 22 that pistol that I bought, the little 6 hour. That was over 10 years ago.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Yeah. I'm not a.
You got what you want.
I got what I want,
1911.
dude. Plink, 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 bang, bang, bang. That's it, man. I'm not arming the Western Hemisphere. I'm not leading the revolution. I'm shooting at targets and chasing off the occasional.
But what about like in that, not the firearm realm, but the whole air power or bow powered? Is that in the realms? Because you had a big stint when we first started the show. We had
buying all that shit.
was
it was fun.
We had a
plinking
sword
around,
phase.
but The problem is,
Sword and knife
I've
phase.
got kids now that are older, and I don't want them playing around with this shit.
Knives?
Well, the bows and the crossbows.
They're
idiots. They're gonna end up shooting each other.
But knives are okay.
Well, knives are okay, but I mean,
You used to have a knife thing.
I still
Do you still do? Is there anything new that you want to report in? Is there anything new out there in the Chinese Alibaba shit that?
I haven't even looked at Alibaba.
Because you used to look quite constant about these like Etsy shit.
Yeah.
I guess I have phases of looking at shit too, like on YouTube.
I get fixated on stuff sometimes. I right now I'm fixated on the idea of building a teardrop trailer kind of thing. Yeah, either a teardrop trailer or some sort of mini kind of camper kind of deal.
Would it be to sleep in, or is it more to carry shit or cook out of? There's the ones that have like in the back they have like the lift up and there's a kitchen. I've seen those crazy ones that are just all outfitted.
The idea would be to get some sort of low slung trailer that I can put a pop up tent thing on top of.
Trailer, pop up tent. Oh, you sleep on the truck.
Yeah.
You could you just get a rack on your truck and you get those. There's like several brands now of those rooftop tents.
Yeah,
they all start at $1,000. Yeah, they're all like
pricey.
$2,000 and
from
up.
1,100 and up. And it's like
to 2 something.
Yeah, depending on
how big too.
What you get, yeah, but it's still ridiculous. I mean, I could get a really nice, base camp tent for that kind of money.
Yeah, but
4 seasons.
Have you seen? Well, yeah, but here's the thing of the beauty about me. Keeps you off the ground because I don't like critters, those insect style. Mm-hmm. And you can actually put 2 up there or 1 or however you guys do it. Mm-hmm. And it goes together in like fucking 45 seconds. Bang, ladder. Bang, this thing's fucking spring loaded and there's your tent.
Yeah. I see what you're saying, but
Like if you
I'm
put,
just a cheap motherfucker.
well, me
That's what it
too.
boils down to.
Like the $2,000. I mean, there's tents. So if you had $2,000 on a tent, how would you do it? That's a massive tent, depending how
Buy
you do
a
it.
$150 tent every year for 10 years.
But those tents can last 10
Oh,
years.
that's what I'm saying. There's no point in spending that kind of money on shelter.
Yeah.
It's silly. I mean, I like the idea of building one off of a travel trailer, something like a one of these 8x14 dual axle box trailers.
Mm-hmm.
You could build a very nice little,
You know how we talk about the Unimog
mm-hmm.
and how it's expensive, and you know how there's these pods. You can make that. You can make a pod for any kind of base if you made the mounts, weld them yourself, and just fabricate it. You can even make it like in your fit. Some kind of pod fits on the fit body if you so desired.
Yes.
So I mean, I was thinking about it.
It's all about having the time to fabricate something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, when we had the fucking hangar, that kind of thing was doable. But I'm kind of maxed out on space here.
But so the fastening of the teardrop trailer may come true,
Well,
or is this like me
depends
and
if
the
I can,
T-Gates
if I
train?
can find a good price on a box trailer.
You can if you look.
Yeah, I can find a good box utility trailer, for about $2,500.
Yes.
So that's easy. That's doable. Then it's just a matter of how much money do I want to dump into the project.
That's true. And the sky's the limit.
I mean, I've got air conditioners. I've got fucking solar
Propane
panels. I've got all that crap.
Propane powered? Or would you
Nah,
go
use that
electric?
unit right there, dude.
And just electric it?
Yeah.
With the generator?
You get a 1,000-watt solar array set up.
Really?
Yeah.
And a battery? A couple of battery
A
banks?
battery bank. And a
To run that thing all night?
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty
And
good.
since you're only cooling like a 14x8 space,
And if
cools
you
down
insulate
fast.
it,
Yeah.
I guess you're
It's
right.
like a little roving fucking refrigerator truck.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Oh my God, Corn. We're at 12.
We're done.
We're done. Oh my goodness. So I'm happy to be back. We're happy to be back.
We'll be back again.
And we'll be back again. No signing. Oh, we used to do all sorts of kind of sign. Oh yeah. What else did we used to do?
Stay in school.
Oh yeah, stay. Oh my God, stay in school.